Good morning, students. Welcome to the Science 1 class. Do you recognize the person you see on your screen? Yes, he is the great Thomas Edison. Do you know what he is known for? In 1879, he invented the first practical, long lasting electric light bulb, and since then, our homes are bright even after sunset. You must be aware of the fact that lights in homes work on electricity. However, they are not the only ones that use electricity. Televisions, air conditioner, water heaters, fans, and so on also need electricity to function. Laser light or even small flashlights also work on electricity. Students, today we are going to learn Unit 4 Electricity. In this session, you will learn various terms used in understanding the concept of electricity, and we also learn the importance of the applications of electricity in day to day situations. Students, before entering into the session, we have to know what is electric current. This electric current is always compared with water flow. Imagine a tank full of water attached with a pipe. If the motor is not attached to the pipe, the water will flow through a pipe. No, because water and pipe are in the same height. After we attach motor to it, the pipe allows the water. Why? Because motor gives a pressure on the water, so the pipe allows the water to it. In similar manner, in a circuit, we have battery, that is motor. We have wire, that is pipe, and water, the electron, flow through a pipe. So, can you say how the current flow? When you switch on the battery, that produces a pressure from high positive terminal, that means higher electric potential, to negative terminal, lower electric potential. This what actually happens in the circuit. Like that, overhead tanks in our houses, in that case also, water will gone through because the gravity will pull the water down. Okay, in the similar manner, electric current passes from the positive terminal, higher electric potential of a battery, to the negative terminal, lower potential energy through a wire. Now, let's see the definition of electric current. Electric current is often termed as current, and it is represented by the symbol I. It is defined as the rate of flow of charges in a conductor. This means that the electric current represents the amount of charges flowing any cross section of conductor in unit time. For example, Q is the charge that passes through any cross section of conductor in time t. Okay, so then the current flowing through the conductor is what I is equal to Q by T. I is the current and Q is the charges flowing per unit time. Electric current is represent the amount of charges flowing in any cross section of a conductor. Next, SI unit of electric current. The SI unit of electric current is ampere. It is denoted as A. The current flowing through a conductor is said to be 1 ampere. When a charge of 1 coulomb flows across any cross section of a conductor in 1 second. Hence, 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb by 1 second. What is coulomb? It is the unit of electric charge in the meter kilogram second ampere system. The basic unit of SI system or physical unit, it is abbreviated as C. The coulomb is defined as the quantity of electricity transported in 1 second by a current or 1 ampere. It is approximately equivalent to 6.24 into 10 power 18 electrons. Let's solve the problem number 1. A charge of 12 coulomb flows through a bulb in 5 seconds. What is the current through the bulb? So here 12 coulomb is the unit of electric charge. So wherever you are seeing the coulomb, that is the unit of electric charge. So we can take Q is equal to 12 coulomb. Okay. Use the charge symbol. Okay. So what is this time? Have 5 seconds. So what do you want to find here? What is the current through the bulb for 5 seconds? There is a flow of 12 coulomb of charge, means what is the current that we want to find? So we know that charge and time. So what do you want to find? Current. So we already know the formula to find, that is I is equal to Q by T. So what is Q? That is charge, we know that 12 coulomb, and what is time? 5 seconds, that also we know. Just substitute these two values, you know that. Okay, so when you divided these two values, what you will get? 2.4 ampere. So ampere is the unit of current. Okay, so I is equal to 2.4 ampere. So what is the current through the bulb? 2.4 ampere is the current passes through the bulb. Next topic we are going to see is the electric circuit. Electric circuit is a closed conducting loop consists of electric components through which electrons are able to flow. This loop is made up of electrical wire to connect battery and electric appliances. Okay. If we have take a simple circuit, there will be a bulb, battery and key. If we open the circuit by using key, that means we are disconnecting the circuit, so the bulb will not glow. Why? Because there is no flow of current. If we close the circuit by using switch or key, that means there is a flow of current. So the bulb will start glowing. This is the simple circuit of electric current. Okay. So in the circuit, if the switch is on, the bulb will glow. If the switch is off, the bulb will not glow. Why? Because we know that already the circuit must be closed in order that the current passes through it. The potential difference required for the flow of charge is provided by the battery. The electrons flow from the negative terminal to the positive terminal of the battery. Next, we have to understand the components. The components that we are used in the circuit, and what are the uses of components and symbol for the components. Let's see the table. The resistor is to fix the magnitude of current through a circuit, and the symbol is given here. When you draw the circuit, you have to draw like this. Okay. For example, you are drawing a resistor, means in the circuit diagram you have to use this symbol. Our next component is that variable resistor or rheostat. This rheostat uses to select the magnitude of the current through a circuit. The symbol is given here. Ammeter used to measure the current. The symbol is given here. Next is voltmeter. This voltmeter used to measure the potential difference. The next component is that galvanometer. This galvanometer used to indicate the direction of current. Okay, which direction the current is flowing, that will indicate this instrument. Our diode has various uses you will study in the higher classes. Okay, let's see the simple. Positive sign is anode, negative sign cathode. Next one is light emitting diode LED. Next, finally, ground connection. It is used to provide protection to the electrical components. It also serves as a reference point to measure the electric potential. The symbol is given here. Okay, student, that's all for today's class. Thank you. Have a good day. பாரு
பாரு டைம்ல
பாரு அனுப்பும்